Hello, my name is Maurice Jenkens, and thank you so much for showing your interest in intuitive leadership by clicking Attend webinar. I will end up this video with a set of questions for you to reflect on, and I will also share with you some of the reasons that top CEOs and global leading scientists believe intuition is crucially important, and also why that matters to you. But first, I would like to ask you the question, what is intuition to you? This is the question I ask any one of my guests on my podcast, and I would like to ask it to you as well. So, what is intuition to you? Not what you think it should be, but what it truly means to you. Try to answer it as if you have to answer it towards a 10-year-old. Also, I've done roughly 50 deep interviews with CEOs, entrepreneurs, founders on topics of trust and intuitive leadership. And during the webinar, I want to share with you three patterns that I could see or distinguish during my 50 deep interviews. And one of these I would already like to reveal with you here. So, what sets apart the great from the very best, from the masters in their fields, both in business as well in science? It is the use of proper intuition and the levels of trust, for example, CEOs have in following their gut. One of my guests is Professor Victor Dörfler, and he has deep interviewed 19 Nobel Prize winners on the purpose of understanding how these Nobel Prize winners came to their scientific breakthroughs. Spoiler alert, they used something called intuitive leaps. And the same kind of pattern, the same kind of dynamics I could see when I was doing my deep interviews with CEOs and founders and entrepreneurs, as well as leading scientists in the field of intuition. I could also see this confirmed by clients that did exit calls with me after they did my program called Decoding Intuition. The red line in all of this became very clear. The proper use of intuition creates peak performance, both in business as well as in science. In particular, when situations are tough or are permeated with unclarity or uncertainty. This we talk about during our webinar as well as in our intuitive leader community. And lastly, I wanted to leave you with a few questions to reflect on. And by the way, to access the webinar, please don't forget to register your email. If you do that, you also have automatically access to the replay to this webinar and other webinars on the similar topics, as well as automatic access to our free community, where you have plenty of other resources on this topic, free resources, as well as possible access to me and other intuitive leaders. So even if you don't have time to participate during this webinar, you will automatically have access to this information anyway. Now, the close off. Most of the interviewed CEOs differentiated themselves by truly following their gut. They didn't doubt. The levels of trust they had in their intuition were huge, through the roof. I'm not saying they were flawless, but they trusted the intuition. So one of the things that they did was to follow their gut to reach their dreams. And often the people I interviewed, their dreams were committed to company goals or business goals. So the private dreams and the business dreams sort of merged into one and the same. So my question to you, what is your highest dream, either in business or in private life, or if it's merged into one clear goal in life? So, what is your true longing? I would like to ask you to really feel in, as in 10, 15 years from now, if you would be living your dream, how does that look like? What is the desire behind of that? What do you truly long for? This basically is your inner intuition or your inner voice. It's your vision coming through, right? And the next question would be, do you trust that vision to be true for you? It's another way of asking, do you trust your intuition? This and other topics we're going to talk about during the webinar. Thank you so much for taking your time to see this video, and I sincerely hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye for now.